Hey, what is up guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be doing a Udroppy review, going over the pricing, pros and cons, and what do I think of it, and we're going to be doing a full walkthrough of the dropshipping tool, Udroppy. So that's what we're going to be getting into here today. Now, before we dive in, make sure if you want to use the coupon code, you can use coupon code Brennan30 for $30 off Udroppy plans, only at the link brennanvalesky.com/Udroppy. So that's going to be on screen there. So feel free, if you want to use that, to use the coupon code and save some money on their plans, then you can go ahead and do that there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review. So what is Udroppy? So Udroppy is a platform that allows e-commerce brands to start and scale here. That's what their marketing pitch is here on their homepage. So we're going to be taking a look at their website first, then we're going to be getting into the actual app in the back end in just a little bit. So hold tight if you want to see what Udroppy looks like on the inside when you sign up with an account there. We're going to be getting to that in just a little bit. So Udroppy is a one-stop solution for the modern entrepreneur. We help you start, optimize, and scale your e-commerce brand by giving you access to manufacturers, fulfillment centers, and shipping carriers worldwide. So that is their marketing pitch here. So what exactly do they do? They offer that. That's what they offer, right? So they don't just do drop shipping. They also offer various other services for other use cases as well beyond just dropshipping. So they allow you to start your e-commerce business, manage the logistics, and scale as well. So inside their product, they also offer cash on delivery for e-commerce, as well as private label, which private label I think is really one of the biggest benefits of Udroppy that they offer, because they have a big back-end system there to help you get set up with private label. We're going to be diving into the specifics of exactly what they offer in their dashboard in just a little bit, but that's just kind of an intro there. They do have dropshipping as well as cash on delivery for dropshipping and e-commerce, and the private label, which is a good way to scale up, because dropshipping is a great way to get started with e-commerce, and then of course as you scale up, that is ultimately what you want to work towards, is the private label side of things. So moving down their homepage, as you can see here, they have various different products that they allow you to import into your e-commerce store. So it's the one platform you need. You can connect it to your online store. So you can connect up to 10 Shopify stores with the Udroppy platform. Using their store management section, you can import products, browse various different niches, and push them to your store, and of course make sales and manage that all through their orders section. So you can start your e-com business, optimize operations. Now, as far as the various different e-commerce platform integrations, currently Udroppy is only available on the Shopify platform, but I've mentioned many times on the channel before that Shopify really is the best platform if you're getting started with e-commerce and even dropshipping as well, just because Shopify has so many apps and integrations designed for dropshipping. So it really makes sense that Udroppy and the private label side of things, they want to make sure it's on the most popular platform. You got Shopify available, although they are working to get it available on WooCommerce, BigCommerce, and Wix. So coming soon. So it depends on the time you're watching this video. Maybe those other integrations are already available, so just stay tuned for that if you are more interested in using WooCommerce, BigCommerce, or Wix. But for right now, Udroppy is just available on Shopify, which is pretty solid as well. Most people are using Shopify, so it's not a bad deal there. So and then they have client testimonials here as well. Join over 45,000 e-compreneurs or e-commerce entrepreneurs. So we're going to be looking at the platform in just a bit. We're going to go over pricing later in the video, breaking down the different plan options, but I figure you guys want to see the back end. So let's go ahead, jump into the app here. So this is what their back office looks like. So this is the first bit of the dashboard that you would be greeted with if you sign up for one of their plans. And so welcome to Udroppy. Connect your store to get started. So you connect your store, and you can connect more than just one store. Depends on what plan you're on as well. And if you don't have a store, no problem. You can create one using Shopify. The first 14 days are free. If you want to get set up with Shopify and start your free trial, I do have a link below down in the description box, as well as a link to Shopify, so you can get a 14-day free trial. If you have not set up a Shopify store yet, you can go ahead and do that as well. So as you can see here, connect your store. I do not have a store currently connected. It's pretty straightforward as far as the connect your store process. I'm not going to be getting into that in this video here today, but looking at the dashboard, so then we have the store management. Of course, if you wanted to link your store, this is the process of doing it. On this plan that I'm on now, you can connect up to 5 stores. You just insert your domain without the .myshopify.com. You put in your store name and you can link your shops pretty easily right there. So that's all you do. It's very much the same process that you would use with any other Shopify app where they have a separate login to link your store and then manage your store from the dashboard. So that's how you do it there. Not too difficult. And then products. Now, I know this is what a lot of you guys want to see. What products does Udroppy offer in their product catalog? I get this is what most of you guys want to see. This is what you're coming to this video for. So as far as the products, they do have quite a variety, okay? So now, of course, you do need to add a shop to be able to push the products to your store. Totally makes sense there. And now, as far as the products, these are the first ones that come up. Now they do have some sorting features by categories. Just looking at the first ones you see here, they have phone holder. They have this other, some sort of beauty product here. You have a kitchen products. You have various different types of products, and they are all shipped from China, but they do have other suppliers as well beyond just products from China. This is just one, that's just obviously one of the main supplier areas that you're going to be finding products from because they do manufacture quite a bit. So these are a couple of different products that they have available. As you can see, tapestries, they have different women's fashion, the typical types of things that you could come to expect with various types of dropshipping style suppliers, basics of what you could come to expect with various different types of products. Of course, and it's up to you to figure out what products would be best for your specific store or brand, but this is the pricing that they offer as well within the platform. So pretty competitive as far as that goes, pretty much the typical things you can expect there. Now you can slide it based on price. You can sort by the Udroppy price. So if you just want products that are under a certain dollar amount, let's say under 20 US dollars, then as you can see here, all the products, and they scale below $20. If you don't care about the pricing, then you scale it all the way up to 140. So those are the filters. Now you can search for specific things as well. You can also sort, so you can sort by name, price, and you can also sort by category, which I think is pretty nice. So let's just say you wanted to do, let's say car. It's out of curiosity. What do they have for car products? All right, so here you can see you have a car washer, a phone projector, you have phone charger for car, windshield repair tools, various little kind of accessories for car accessories, car folding table. And the pricing's not too bad. Like really pretty similar to what you could come to expect from a platform like AliExpress or even Oberlo or Spocket, other various different alternatives that are out there. So similar competitive pricing there. So let's look at the car. Let's do beauty. So you can feel free to sort through obviously whatever categories you want. And I like the categories are actually pretty accurate, and they have quite a bit of different products available as well. Oh, so here you can see this one is shipped from Italy. So you've got the Italian flag there. And by the way, Udroppy is an Italian company. There's Italian founders as well. If you're curious about the whole Udroppy, how they got started and all that, they do have that listed somewhere on their website, I imagine. But after talking with them, that's what they are based out of primarily and distributed as well. But they do have some Italian suppliers, of course, because of the Italian relations there. So outside of just China, they do have other countries for suppliers, which is nice if you are selling specifically to certain countries, which we'll get into sorting. I think they have a sorting by country feature or something like that. Yeah, see, sort by country. So US and Italy are primarily the two suppliers that you can then sort by outside of that. So they don't have any in that specific category for beauty. So... see, okay, so these are then the shipped from US. So they do have some products that are shipped from the US as well. So then they do have some products from Italy. So really, depending on where your customers are located, is going to vary as to where you would want a supplier located from. Of course, if you're selling to the Italian market, then you could sell products that are shipped from Italy. It would totally make sense to get there a lot faster, or to neighboring countries as well. Or if you just take out the various settings, or if you just select, I think if you just select global, go ahead and refresh that. So as you can see, they have a lot of different suppliers. Okay, US, Italy, and China. Those are just a few, and you can sort by them. And now if you can't find a specific product, so this is one section here, so can't find the product you're looking for your store, then you could always ask for it. So this is an area where you can actually request products directly from Udroppy and have them try and find products for you depending on what your specific needs are. So you can submit a request for new products. So as you can see here, this is their form, and they do have specific requirements as far as what they'll allow you to request for certain products. So you do have to follow whatever their guidelines are here for their sourcing team, but you can request up to a certain amount. Obviously, you need to add a shop to request new products, but this is what the product request form would look like. So you could, based on the qualities, the descriptions, and you have a certain amount of requests for the month depending on your plan. So if you are on whatever plan, then you have various different levels of requests, and then you have the product mapping. Of course, that's if you're requesting a new product in there. Then you have your orders section, so you can review orders, so orders to pay, paid orders, orders to review, or deleted orders, so you can track your orders in here. Obviously, I do not have any orders in here currently. You have various invoicing and the Udroppy Funds. So Udroppy Funds is actually a virtual currency and virtual tokens where you can buy directly from the platform. So this makes it so that it's much faster. You don't have to wait on bank-to-bank transfers. Everything is set up so that when the funds, the Udroppy Funds, are right in there, it makes it much faster, and you can store them to pay for the future orders. So as you can see, it's a payment quicker, safer, and more efficient. So it just makes it a lot more efficient for you to pay and for the orders with the Udroppy virtual funds. So you can, obviously, then you can buy directly from the platform, and it makes things a lot faster now. Of course, you can't use it to pay subscriptions, and they're non-refundable, but if you're going to be fulfilling orders anyway, it makes sense to that's how the Udroppy Funds system works. So it's basically a little virtual currency, which just makes things a lot faster, which is pretty cool. They also have a virtual warehouse section. So as you can see, if you're going to be scaling up and you want to reduce the unit cost and shorten shipping times, then of course you can also buy a stock of products up front that you can then store in their warehouses. So, and this feature is obviously only available to the Pro and Platinum users, which we're going to be getting into the specific pricing and the different plans in just a little bit here once we are finished with this section. So you just contact a merchant success manager to start using it, and depending on what plan you're on, you might need to upgrade to be able to use this feature. This is really just for people who are actually scaling up. Then you can save a bit of money and store items in their warehouses. So they have one in Milan, in Italy. They have one in Madrid, Spain, Shanghai, China, as well as Bucharest. I think that's how you pronounce it, for Romania. So you can store them in a virtual warehouse where they have warehousing set up. So that's the various countries that you can set that up with, which is great for scaling. They also have the cash on delivery set up with, if you're interested in doing cash on delivery, which for certain countries it makes a lot of sense. So you can get that set up with cash on delivery if you need that for specific countries, because for some countries it's very popular, for others it's not as popular. But if it makes sense for you, then they do have that option there, so you can set up the prepaid orders and get everything nice and smooth there. You can also do the bulk order requests. This is, once again, if you're more scaling up, then you can reduce the unit costs and kind of build a brand here with their bulk orders that they offer you. They also have private label options. So like I was saying earlier, this is really a nice value add that they have with the people that you can talk with, and they really help you out as far as reaching out to you directly. They will help you scale things up and really be a good partnership in the relationship of growing your e-commerce brand with private label, bulk orders, as well as the other virtual warehousing. Really makes a whole lot of sense if you are scaling up to utilize the Udroppy platform. Of course, you can always start out with dropshipping and starting out as a beginner with just regular dropshipping with the products that they have available in their product database. They also offer some custom packaging as well, which is one of the other aspects of private label, so that you can add custom logos, of course. And once again, that is through their quoting system and the people that you can reach out to through Udroppy. They also have various resources such as some e-commerce tools, tutorials, and blog articles. So that is really the basis of the back end here. Obviously, their product catalog, they do have quite a bit of different products to choose from. Now, depending on what country you select, it may be more in some category than the other. So really just depending on what country you're shipping to, you might be more limited on certain products. So that might be kind of a con, but there are obviously a lot of pros to using Udroppy, as I had just mentioned before. Depending on what country that you're shipping from or utilizing, you may need certain products, but once again, of course, if you can't find the right product, you can always ask for it with the product request form. So they're always working to constantly add new products to their platform. Now, getting into the pricing plans, I know a lot of you guys want to see the pricing comparisons as well in this video here today. That is the bit of the Udroppy dashboard. Now into the specific pricing of Udroppy. So they have quite a lot of different plans available. We're going to be looking at the monthly pricing first, then we'll take a look at the annual plans as far as and the features, of course, with the monthly plans. So their startup plan is $19. Now, of course, this pricing may change depending on when you're watching this video. This is just the pricing currently making this video here. And of course, use the coupon code on screen if you want to save some money. Now, as you can see here, startup plan, 1 store, 10 imports, 4 sourcing requests. So you're not going to have as many sourcing requests, but you still get the fast shipping tracking numbers, bulk orders, automated invoicing. And of course, there are the certain limitations on the trial if you do set up with their 7-day trial to try them out. So that is what the monthly pricing is. Then they have their traction plan, the pro plan, and the platinum plan. Now, the pro plan is most popular because you do get the merchant service manager as well, the MSM, which we're going to be getting into a little bit down here as well. You do have the private label options, cash on delivery. So if you're looking to scale up, then I would say the pro or platinum plan is obviously the most popular, is their pro plan, because you get really all the features that I was just showing you on their dashboard and backend systems. Whereas the startup and traction are just a little bit more basic, of course, and you are quite limited with the amount of imports on the startup plan. So you can only do 10 imports, but if you're a total beginner, makes sense to just use the startup plan. If you want to save some money, then you could use the traction plan. It really just depends on where you're at with your e-commerce store. If you're just getting started, then obviously the startup plan makes sense, but if you're scaling up, then it makes sense to go to the higher up plans. So these are the monthly rates, and then if you jump to the annual, you do save a bit of money there, but you are billed yearly, so that is the pricing per month. So if you're looking to get into this for the long run, then obviously going with an annual plan makes a lot of sense as well, because you can save some money, of course, by doing that. Now, looking at the specific comparisons, and they do have enterprise plans. If you need something more custom, you can request that as well. And then these are the various different payment methods, of course, and out of the different features that they offer, this is what the plans look like. You can have up to 1 store connected, 1 store with the startup and traction, up to 5 stores with the pro plan, and 10 stores with the platinum plan. As you can see, the various product imports, only 10, and then the rest are all unlimited, which is pretty nice because, of course, if you're going to be importing a lot of products, you want it to be unlimited numbers of orders on any of them, so they don't actually limit you on any of the orders. You can get as many orders as you want. no limits on the number of orders, which is really nice. And then they have automated invoicing, the bulk requests, the tracking numbers all syncing up with the orders, which makes a lot of sense for customers so they can actually track things and see where their package is being delivered and whatnot. They have the private label. So once again, the private label, the cash on delivery, if you are scaling up or if you need the cash on delivery, you're going to have to go to the Pro and Platinum plans. With the private label console, once again, scaling up Pro and Platinum. As far as the sourcing requests, you can see 4, 8, 20, and 35. Fast shipping and tracking numbers, once again, that's on all of them. The virtual warehousing, private label, and custom packaging, that's more for scaling up, only on the Pro and Platinum. And of course, the various self-service help desks. If you do need a bit more support and consulting, you do get the full service experience where they reach out to you and really are there for you one-on-one to help you out. Then that is the Pro and Platinum plan if you really want the full service experience with Udroppy. If you want the support calls, a merchant success manager who's going to be there to help you out, as well as the various gateways and the chat for support. You can still chat for support on this plan, but if you really want the full service experience, then obviously you're going to need to go with the Pro and Platinum plans. So hopefully that helps you out with Udroppy. If you want to get set up, of course, link on screen as well. And you can use that coupon code that they provided us for the channel. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. So I will see you in the next one. Peace out.